Welcome to the Spiritual Principles Made Practical podcast. Today, we're very fortunate to have William Miller as our guest, a youngster who is taking the world by storm and motivating people around the world. Tell us about yourself and what you're up to.
Yes, thank you so much for having me here on this podcast today. Well, my name's William Miller. I'm a public speaker. I travel all over the country speaking in New York, Las Vegas, Los Angeles, Chicago, Phoenix. It all started about 2 years ago when I went up to the city council for something wrong in my community. And after that, I just started to blow up and and then I just started speaking everywhere. It's awesome.
And so, um, what's driving you to do this? I mean, you must enjoy it. It must be all kinds of fun, right?
Yes, what's really driving me to do this is that there's lots of I traveled all over the country speaking, right? But I'm the only kid in the room. The only kid in the room. And I want to change that. I want more kids standing with me, my peers, all the kids standing with me. Because I want adults to look at us and say, we are the future, yeah, but we're also the right now.
And how's that been going, inspiring other kids? How old are you, by the way?
I'm 11 years old and it's been going awesome speaking and inspiring other kids. Right now we're speaking in front of schools and right now we're speaking in front of schools and actually this month I'm going to be speaking in front of my elementary school and the mayor of Goodyear is going to be there here locally and and the media team's going to be there and the mayor's going to be speaking there, so it's going to be awesome. I can't wait.
That's great. Well, give us a little sample of the types of things that you say to motivate people and when you're speaking, what do you tell
The type of things that I say to kids to motivate them is that I notice lots of times the kids are always so focused on leveling up their game character. The video games, leveling up their character in the games, always trying to level up this one character. But they're forgetting how to level up their character in real life. And so one of my quotes is level up your character in real life, not just in the games. Put down the controller and pick up a skill. Let's show everybody we are the future, yeah, but we're also the right now.
Well, that sounds great. So, now you go to school though, like on a regular basis, right?
Yes, I do. I do go to school on a regular basis, but even though I'm so busy, the school allows me to have absences because of how much uh people I meet and how much people that I inspire. It's it looks good for the school. So they allow me to have absences. But of course the school does still does have rules. So we are planning on homeschooling eventually.
Yeah, I would think homeschooling is in your future for sure. So, do you have when some of what you've done is been politically oriented, right? That's how you got started was speaking at a political event, right? And so, what are you still have political objectives you're trying to achieve with your speaking?
Yes, I still do have political uh, ideas. It all really started like before I went to the council and started to speak. Uh, I was really focused into politics. At age 7, I went to Washington D.C. and I got to see the Capitol, the White House, all the big monuments. I'm like, man, this is awesome. I want to live this way. And after that, I got to do interviews with lots of political people, and and it was awesome.
So, do you have political aspirations for yourself?
Yes, one day I want to become the president of the United States,
Awesome.
and I want to help out the country in every way I can. Uh, First I want to make world peace. Make sure the world is all peaceful, and I also want to clean up cities. I've traveled all over the country, and cities are very sometimes could be dirty. It could be a great big beautiful city, but it's dirty on the streets, and I want to clean up cities.
And are you engaged in that now, or are you waiting until you're in office?
Well, it it you can't just wait until you're in office to do all this great stuff. Right now, I don't have the power to really make world peace or help clean up the entire city, but it is in mind.
I would be, I would encourage you to don't sell yourself short. You, you might have more power than you think.
Yeah.
That's your whole approach to things, which is great. So, um, when people come and do they ever challenge you saying, how are you going to accomplish all of this?
People do ask me like, how are you going to accomplish all of this? Well, really, I want to get really good at speaking. I want to become a paid public speaker, and I want people to know my name, and I want to work up to becoming president or something that helps the country.
Well, I'll give you a little bit of my suggestions anyway, and that is that when you can reach people emotionally, that's what gets them to move. And so if you can inspire them and get them excited and enthusiastic about doing something that's beneficial, it's going to have more impact. And then the other thing is to be able to help people find common ground and win-win solutions to things because right now in the world, there's a lot of fighting going on and people aren't getting along as well as they might. And certainly part of world peace is inspiring people to get along with each other and talk with each other and find some solutions as opposed to just trying to defeat or kill one another. And I think that that would be an awesome part of the message that you would be sharing with all of these people that you have exposure to.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah, yeah. And so do your parents go with you? When you travel, do your parents go with you?
Yeah, yeah, of course. My dad always goes with me when I travel to big places like New York, Las Vegas. They always, my dad always comes with me and supports me. And we don't get go anywhere without each other.
Well, that's great. That's wonderful. Um, I'm trying to think of additional questions and stuff. Is there, help me out here. Are things that you would like to share with our audience?
Yes, things I would like to share with the audience is always work hard, always believe in yourself, trust in God, believe in God, and never quit.
That's interesting. But you've been inspired to be doing this, and I'm assuming you're just going to be building on this from what you said from here. So, what's the next, excuse me, what's the next big step for you in your adventure?
The next big step for me in my adventure is I wanna I wanna help people get my word, uh find my word. It's not really about me. It's really I want people to whenever I speak, for people to hear my words and think of my words later on and use them. My real life experiences, I want them to use them.
So what are some of the, I mean, you said something about, where you got started in all this, but are there other experiences that you share that motivate people?
Experiences that I really want people to uh have is, I travel all over the country for speaking, but you also need to make time to actually travel and get outside, uh see different cultures. For places that I've been that aren't really for speaking engagements is I've been to Japan. That was amazing. I got to see sumo wrestlers and and people there at the sumo wrestling place. It wasn't like a real uh fight, but it was like this old place on the side of the street, and they taught us the history behind sumo wrestling and what they eat to stay healthy and big like they are. And they also did have a little bit of sumo wrestling in them. So that was awesome. I've been to Thailand. I got to see uh people on the side of the street selling bugs. And in fact I and in fact I've actually eaten a bug in Thailand.
Oh
A
no.
scorpion.
Oh no.
And it was crunchy. And this old lady on the side of the street, she taught me how to eat actually eat the bug, and it was crunchy. It was stabbing my my cheek because of the shell, hard shell. And after I got to see Thailand fighters, like Thai fighters, and they're doing like front kicks and stuff, and it was awesome. So really great experiences that you should get out and travel more.
That's great. That's great. So, did your dad help you put together the whole website and promotion and all of that, or was that somebody else?
It was my dad. He did it all from his iPhone, which is
Wow.
awesome. And he helped me with all the website. He also got some of my ideas uh for the website just in case. And if you ever want to find my website, you could go to itswilliammiller.com. And I am also a self-published author, and you can find my book at getwilliamsbook.com.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I do not have any brothers. My parents are actually separated, but they have very good relationships, which helps me be able to go on this big journey. And on my mom's side, my dad he doesn't have no uh any kids other than me. But on my mom's side, I have one sister. She's three.
And does she live near you?
Oh, yeah, we live in the same house together,
Oh, okay.
and it's very awesome. She's three, and she's getting pretty big.
So tell me, what do you enjoy most?
What I enjoy most is when people hear my my speeches. What I mostly enjoy most is hearing their feedback, because I want to help people uh get leadership from my words. And every time I speak, I get more feedback from all the people that loved my speech and wanted to help me throughout my journey. So that's probably my favorite thing. I get lots of attention, and people want to give me feedback to help me.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, this has been a wonderful conversation. Is there anything else you'd like to share with the audience before we wrap it up?
One last thing that I'd like to share with the audience is always work hard, trust in God. As I said, the challenge is today, uh, put down the controller, pick up a skill, work on your dreams, show everybody that the kids aren't just the future and that we're also the right now. Right now, we're capable of so much more.
That's awesome. I think you're doing great work out there, and I'm sure that the future has more wonderful things for you. So, thank you for sharing this time with us and our audience. And I'm gonna end the recording now.